Hey, what's up? It's Robert here, testing out a new little camera setup here. We've got some natural light, so I hope it's going to be good. And today I wanted to talk to you about email marketing. I want to show you how we use email marketing to get more customers and get customers to come back again. Specifically, ActiveCampaign is what we're using, so I'll tell you the 4 ways that we're using it to make more money in my business. I got to cheat a little in this video. I've got my computer in front of me, and so the 4 ways that we're using it, the number one, the most obvious one is, of course, autoresponder. So what that means is, if somebody joins our email list on a Monday and somebody else joins our email list on Thursday, both of those people are going to be getting the same emails with the same kind of spacing or frequency between the emails. So if we've got a 7-day email series with 4 emails spaced out evenly, regardless of when you're joining the list, right, you're going to be getting those emails with the same kind of spacing. So if email 1 comes on day 1 and email 2 comes on day 3, well, it's going to be same for the person who joined on Monday as the person who joined on Thursday. Same type of wait period and all that. That's the main use case for something like ActiveCampaign or MailChimp and all those service providers. That's the main way to use them. So what I would like to do is kind of tell you a little bit about how we use it, and I've got an example here for you that you can use yourself, so you can implement this right away. I spoke on it just a second ago, but the 7-day, this is for somebody who they visit your website, they opt in for something, whether you've got a price list to download, you've got a lead magnet of some kind, some type of valuable PDF or something, or a video to watch. In any case, they opt in, they leave their email address, but they do not become a customer. So here's a 7-day series of emails that you can send out. So it's 7 days, but it's 4 emails, and I want to help you with what do you put in the email. So here's how you can do that. So we've got emails going out on day 1, day 3, day 5, and day 7. On day number 1, we've got what I call a content email. So what you're trying to do is, if I'm selling videos, I would like to send relevant, useful content around videos. So again, video production, what do I send? I might send a video about 4 different ways that you can use video. Let's pretend I'm selling email marketing, which I'm not. What I would do is I would make a video like this talking about the 4 different ways that we use ActiveCampaign to make more money in my business. That's a content email, right? So that's a perfect example that I'm doing right here, right now. Day number 3, I like to call it to send an authority email. This is something that's going to kind of raise your authority or credibility in one way or another. It might be a clip if you've been on TV. It might include an article about you, or it might be a bit more generic about what you're trying to sell. So if I'm selling video production and I got this clip from CNN where they talk about how video is just, that most of the traffic online is coming from video. If I do that, that's going to raise my credibility, and it's going to raise, the kind of demand for what I'm selling. Day number 5, which is email number 3, I would send what I call a testimonial email. So this is just providing evidence for why you should hire us, why you should work with us. I've got an ad on Facebook, which is a retargeting ad for people who visit our website and don't buy. So again, it's not an email, but it's a video, and it's just a slideshow of like 11 testimonials from our clients. And that ad has a 1,400% ROI. Okay, so testimonials work really well. And then on day number 7, the 4th and last email, you could send another content email. So again, if I'm selling email marketing, which I'm not, I could make another video, perhaps going more in depth about one of the 4 ways that we use ActiveCampaign, right? That I spoke about in email number 1 on day number 1. So I could go deeper, or I could just provide another piece of content around that. So let's say I'm selling email marketing, but let's say I make let's say I write an email on day 7, which is about copywriting for email, right? So again, if we're selling that, then you're going to end up with some useful content there that is applicable to you. So you can see what we're doing here. It's a 4 email series where we're providing value. We're kind of trying to raise our credibility and our authority. But most of all, we're trying to be valuable, trying to get that law of reciprocity going where we provide value and you want to provide value back by perhaps becoming a customer. So this is the first way that we use email marketing, specifically ActiveCampaign. And this kind of pre-purchase, right? So we've also got a post-delivery, right? We sell videos, so pre-purchase, they haven't become a customer. We got this email autoresponder. Let's say they do become a customer. Let's say we spend 4 weeks with them. We create a video, we send it over. And now I've got another, this is just a 2-part post-delivery sequence. But what this does is pretty magical. So the first thing it does is the day after we deliver their video, they get an automated thank you email. Could be manual, but it's not, okay? It's better than nothing. The automated email says, you know, thank you so much for working with us. And then it asks for a testimonial, and I'll send them instructions and a link to leave us a testimonial for our Google My Business page. And it also asks for referrals. Do you know anybody else? And then 4 weeks after that, we've got another automated email that says, hey, how's your video going? It's been 4 weeks. We haven't, it's been 4 weeks. How's your video going? Is there anything else that we can do? And the main reason for that email is, first of all, it's cool that we check up on them, right? But what we're trying to do is restart another conversation. And this really works because I can't tell you how many times that email has gone out and like, I don't think about it, right? Because it's automatic. And I'll get a response in my inbox saying, hey, video's going great. And actually, we were discussing potentially making 3 more videos. You know, you have time for a call. And that's exactly what you're looking for. So I'm just trying to start the conversation of, you know, getting them to buy more stuff from us. So that is the first section of how we use email marketing and specifically ActiveCampaign to grow our business. The second thing is forms, okay? Forms are really useful online. It depends what you're selling and all that, but for me, the way that my business works is we sell video production. So first of all, we need to take an order, right? So we need an order form. And the other thing that we need is we need more information, right? If I'm gonna make you a video, I need to know what your company does. I need to know who your audience is. I need to know what your goals are with this video. I need to know about other videos that you would like for us to kind of emulate. So we've got 2 forms, and we use ActiveCampaign for this because they've got an awesome form editor. So on the sales page, we've got an order form, and then on the thank you page, we've got our brief. That's where they tell us more about their business. Now the cool thing is, because all of this stuff is happening internally in ActiveCampaign, ActiveCampaign knows that if they filled out Form A, but they did not fill out Form B, well, then we can kind of automatically retarget them for free and send them another email, you know, a week later saying, hey, you placed an order with us. You didn't fill out the brief yet. We need it to get started. Please fill out the form. Here's the link. So that's super cool, right? Pretty basic, but it's a really useful use case for us. So that's the second way that we use ActiveCampaign to make more money in our business. The other thing is site tracking and kind of free retargeting. I just spoke briefly on free retargeting, but let me give you another use case. So the other cool thing is site tracking. So once ActiveCampaign has collected an email, they're gonna, if you set it up, start tracking that user's behavior on your website. So let's say they visit my landing page, they leave their email, they visit my sales page, but they do not buy. Or let's say they visit the sales page and they download a lead magnet on there. And let's say we've got a separate checkout page where you fill out your order form or your payment details. And let's say you then go on to the thank you page. So let's say they do visit the checkout page, but they do not visit the thank you page. So now ActiveCampaign knows that they are a lead, but they are not a buyer. So what we can then do is, let's say they do visit that checkout page, we can automate an email to go out 5 minutes after they visit that page, if they didn't visit the thank you page. And it will say, hey, I saw that you visited the checkout page. I noticed that you didn't check out. You know, if you have any questions, here's my phone number, or here's my link to Calendly. You can just book a call with us. We can discuss anything that you want. Otherwise, have a good day. Like you're trying to, you know, tie up those loose ends and trying to get people kind of to move across the line of not being a customer to becoming a customer, and you're trying to push people down that road by using all these little automated tactics, and it really works. It's super awesome. So that's a really cool way, tracking their behavior and then retargeting them with email, which is free, based on that behavior, to try to get them to do the thing that you want them to do. And the other last thing, the other way that I've used ActiveCampaign to make more money is a really cool kind of automated discount campaign. So what this is let's say I wanted to offer a discount. Let's say I wanted that discount to be limited, and let's say I wanted to offer it to everybody. So the way that I've used this is I had an online course with a webinar. So what you would do is you'd watch the webinar, and then there would be kind of a 7-day sequence, kind of similar to the way I talked about in the beginning of this video. They get a few emails, and then if they don't buy, then they didn't buy. If they buy, that's cool. So what this does is, if they go through that 7-day sequence and they do not buy, what we would do then is we would wait another 2 or 3 weeks, and then we would send out a discount campaign that would say, hey, for 4 days only, the course is now on sale for 50% off. You can get it, but after 4 days, it's going to expire. The problem on the technical side of doing something like that is if I just put one of those countdown timers that runs out and nothing happens, then they could just go back to the original. They could go back to the original sales page or checkout whenever, right? And they could always check out because the timer ran out and there were no consequences. The page was still there, whatever. Now we're using something called deadline funnels. So what deadline funnels does is they will also track visitors using cookies, but since they're tracking them, they know whether they visit from their phone or from their computer. They know once that original kind of 7-day series has run out, once that timer has run out, that checkout page is now unavailable to that person. And that's why this works. So what we would do is that page is no longer available, and so they can't get the course for those 2-3 weeks until they get that email with the discount. And what's cool about this is the discount all kind of plays out. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a discount, but it's a limited time, right? It's gonna work differently depending on, again, if you join the list on Monday or if you join the list on Thursday. We want to be able to send you the automated discount, exactly, for example, 18 days after you join the list. So regardless of when you join the list, you should be getting it with the same amount of wait time. You should not be getting the discount at the same time as somebody who joined the list 3 days earlier, because then this wouldn't work. It's just, this is really cool for that. I know I probably did a terrible job at explaining it as I'm saying it, but if you read my post in the article, I think it makes more sense. The cool thing is it worked, okay? We were getting people going through our original webinar series and they did not buy, and they ended up buying, even though it was discounted, they ended up buying when this sequence went out, and this was fully automated. And that's money that we otherwise would have left on the table. So really cool. Again, if I did a bad job explaining that, just go visit the blog post and you will kind of get a better understanding of it. But yeah, there you go. That's how we use ActiveCampaign and email marketing to grow my business, get more customers, and get customers to come back more often. So there you go. I've also set up a bit of an affiliate account with ActiveCampaign, and so if you'd like to get a 2-week trial, just find a link on our website. You can sign up for ActiveCampaign. I've tried a lot of them, and this was definitely my favorite. Definitely pricing-wise, I think it was one of the best ones as well. So if you'd like to sign up an account, please use my link. Bing! All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, and let me know what you think about this setup. How's the lighting? How's the audio? How's the setup in general? Do I need to change anything? Love it. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. Ciao.